The house stood at the end of Harbinger Lane, a spectre against the grey sky. A Victorian mansion, it had once been grand, but years of neglect had left it shrouded in an air of melancholy. Ivy clung to its crumbling facade, its windows like vacant eyes staring out at the world. Locals whispered tales of its past, of a family torn apart by tragedy and secrets. Now it housed 3 souls, each as enigmatic as the house itself. Christine, a recluse who spun tales of darkness and intrigue, had made the house her sanctuary. Her novels, bestsellers all, were said to be inspired by the very walls she lived within. Then there was Martin, a young musician with haunted eyes and melodies that seemed to flow from some hidden well of sorrow. His music was his refuge, the notes weaving a tapestry of emotions too deep for words. And finally, Lisa, a painter whose canvases were awash in vibrant colors, a stark contrast to the somber atmosphere of the house. Her paintings were a riot of emotions, each stroke a confession of her turbulent soul. They were an unlikely trio, drawn together by some unseen force. Perhaps it was the allure of the house itself, with its promise of solitude and shadows. Or maybe they were 3 lost souls seeking solace in each other's company, their secrets binding them together like threads in a macabre tapestry. Whatever the reason, their paths had converged in this house of whispers, their destinies intertwined in ways none of them could have foreseen. The storm raged outside, the wind howling like a banshee. Inside the house, shadows danced on the walls, flickering in the candlelight. It was then that a discovery was made, one that would change everything.
We found something. You need to see this.
The investigation began in earnest. The house, once a place of solitude, was now a hive of activity.
We need to question everyone. No stone unturned.
I have nothing to say.
Christine's silence was deafening, her eyes betraying nothing. Lisa, on the other hand, couldn't hide her guilt.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
The weight of their secrets hung heavy in the air, each word a step closer to the truth. Christine, you have been quite elusive. What are you hiding?
Detective, I have nothing to hide. I just prefer my privacy.
Christine, we all have secrets, but some secrets are more dangerous than others.
Lisa, what are you implying?
Just that sometimes the truth is buried beneath layers of lies.
Martin, it's time to come clean. What's your role in all of this?
Detective, I swear I didn't do anything wrong. I was just testing boundaries.
Testing boundaries or pushing them too far?
Look, it's not what it seems. Everyone here has their own agenda.
And what about yours, Martin? What's your agenda?
To survive this mess, Detective, just to survive. You think you know everything, don't you? But there's so much more beneath the surface.
Martin's words hung in the air, a chilling reminder that appearances can be deceiving.
I saw something that night, something I shouldn't have.
The neighbor's confession was the missing piece of the puzzle, unraveling hidden truths that no one expected.
I never meant for any of this to happen.
How could you keep this from us?
We all have our secrets, Lisa. Some are just darker than others.
The room was thick with tension as fragile truths shattered the bonds of trust between them. In the end, the legacy of secrets left scars that would never fully heal, but the truth, once uncovered, could never be buried again.